Take a seat, quickly, quickly, you're going to love this. Absolutely. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, tonight's vlog's been cancelled.
Glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious.
Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today we're back for another brand new video. Today's video, as you can tell by that deliciously clickbaity title, we're here to celebrate, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the 9 men of Rangers hold out, show the team spirit, the team fighting for the badge, and we end up qualifying for the Europa League group stages. A little result, by the way, that I perfectly predicted in yesterday's prediction video. I said 1-1. Now granted, I didn't really expect us to finish with 9 men, but that's all to come later on in today's video. In fact, let's just jump into today's video, shall we? 3, 2, 1. The 9 men of Rangers stay strong and battle through to get a 1-1 draw, which they needed, getting that vital away goal to qualify for the European group stages. Now, at the start of the game, it couldn't have went any better, unless you were trying to watch on Rangers TV, obviously, because we had a lot of technical difficulties. Someone who's not having any difficulties at the moment is actually Jaya, however. He just started the game off with just a wonderful goal. A great piece of skill. I think it's going to go down as a Flanagan assist because the way it just sort of ricocheted out to Jaya from just about the edge of the box. He takes a wee touch and just curls it top bin. It couldn't have started any better. I was like, holy crap. This is different. Rangers aren't going to do the Rangers thing and make us all sweat. No. We're starting the stronger. We look better. We've took an absolute amazing opportunity and scored it through Ejaya. This is great. Then I remembered I support Rangers. And a couple of minutes later, you saw the warning sign. A couple of drifted through balls over Flanagan's head, over Tav's head. Missed challenges from both full-backs. They were starting to create opportunities. Then ended up bringing it back with an offside-ish goal. Now, my first angle, I thought it was a clear offside. Now, the second angle I've seen it, it looks like Tav's actually keeping him on because Tav was a bit slow to come off his line. But I'd be interested to know what in the comment section below. What do you think? Do you think it was offside? I can see it from either way. Anyway, the ref, who we'll speak about in great length, let the game go on. They end up scoring, making it 1-1. And I was like, right, just calm down. Just calm down. We've got that away goal now, right? We're 2 goals in front. Let's just keep our heads, play smart, and just use the ball. Let that do the work. Unfortunately, I remembered I supported Rangers again. After that, Morelos got sent off. Yeah, Morelos. The way they actually got sent off this time for his second sending off of the season, it's still August by the way. Yeah, that 30k contract that he's rumoured to be getting, let's put that in the back burner. Morelos got a second and first yellow card actually instantaneously. Basically, it was a long ball. He kind of tangled with the defender. The defender fell. In fact, to be honest with you, it actually was a foul because Morelos trips his foot. Let's be fair here. The referee actually got that one right. Anyway, Morelos vastly disagreed with the referee and prompted to boot the ball away, which is obviously a clear yellow card. Now, you've got to be smarter. That's just petulance. You need to learn out your game. Right, and I put up on Twitter, right, Morelos got a silly, immature booking. 10 seconds later, it gets another one and gets sent off the park for arguing with the referee. You saw the players though, and I think this is a big problem that we've got, especially coming into the bigger games. Soon as that happened, Morelos kicked the ball away. You saw about 3 or 4 of those players instantly running towards the referee. Well, another couple went and spoke to Morelos, and that just wound him up. Morelos ended up reacting. I think he shoved one of their players, but not too aggressively. Went to the referee, kind of spun him around to sort of plead his case. It was nothing overly vicious, but it was just stupid. It was petulant. It was needless, and it could have really cost us today. I'm fully backing Morelos this season. I think he looks a different breed. He's playing so well, taking opportunities. He's leading the line. But this silliness now, 2 sending offs, and it's still August. It cost us against Aberdeen, let's be fair, it did. It cost us 2 points there. And it could have cost us a place in the Europa League. So I'm interested to know how you're feeling about that one. There were some people very frustrated at the referee, and other people very frustrated at Morelos. Me personally, I'm putting the blame on Morelos. Just be smarter. Then from there, actually, Goldson then had to step up, put a couple of good blocks, sort of great clearances from his inside of the 6-yard line. But anyway, we're going to the half-time 1-1, right? It's tight, we're alright, we're composed, playing with 10 men, but it's fine, we've been here before. Thank you, Ross McCrory. Thank you, Alfredo Morelos, for the practice. Then, unfortunately, around about the 65th minute, there's a wee bit of lead up to this one, right? Basically, we whipped the ball in. Kyle Lafferty, who also came on for Daniel Candeias, by the way, headers the ball off the back of their defender It goes out for a clear corner, everyone fixes a corner, the referee overturns the decision and gives it a goal kick. From that resulting goal kick, it's high up in the air, Flanagan jumps, wins the ball, headers it, doesn't make contact with his elbow at all by the way, but their defender drops, he's gone like this on the ground, he's rolling about the ground, the referee gives Flanagan a second yellow card for winning a header and not elbowing a player in the face. Flanagan's absolutely furious with the decision as well, getting in the referee's face, getting in a couple of players' faces, and then getting into the fourth official's face as well, which is absolutely amazing. He's a mad one, isn't he? Unlike the first sending off against Alfredo Morelos, I'm putting the blame solely on the referee. One, he got the corner wrong, it was a clear corner, Lafferty hits the ball off the back of their defender, and two, he jumps up and he does the ball, there's no elbow. Obviously you jump with your arms, but you can see it doesn't catch him on his face, and that guy's rolling about, he sells the referee a dummy, and the referee's like, nyum 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 nyum. For those wondering what an elbow from like a challenge up in the air looks like, it's this.
Oh! Oh, go CJ! Oh, go CJ!
I got that, and I got a bounce ball for a head knock. Nil foul. Flanagan wins a header and gets sent off. And that was the biggest two turning points in the game, because from there it became a lot like Rangers versus Motherwell. It was just all UEFA or whatever the frickin' name is. They just punted, kicked, tried to get his opportunities. McGregor had a phenomenal double-handed save from a header. Every time they hit the post, it just got tighter. They ended up hitting the post twice, one when they were through on goal and another time with a flicked header, but thankfully the post was on our side, just like that time Jelavic hit it and somehow the ball rolled into the back of the net. Rangers goes on to there. I think they only ended the game with about 3 shots on target, so considering we played about 35 minutes with 9 men and we had already been down to 10 men for about 20 minutes before that, what a team performance. And that's what I really want to stress. The way we dug in, Gerrard ended up losing at one of the referees and went to him, are you going to start booking those players, because it was that type of game. The Scottish referees are absolute shite by the way, and I put my hands up and say they absolutely are. They're dreadful, they're awful, but they're no corrupt. That guy was dug meat. Positive thoughts though, Rangers stuck in, they defended well, they played for a team. Ryan Kent had a couple of good runs, but it's actually going to transition to the first player I'm going to speak about today, and that is going to be Jael. We mentioned his goal earlier on in the game, and just what a faultless performance this man put in the middle of the park once again. Started off terrible, I think everyone could saw that, but as each game went on, the fitter he's got, the more up to date he's got with the style, just the better he's came, and he absolutely cruised that midfield. When we were down, when we were so many players behind, what he done is he got the ball, he'd beat people, he's willing to beat people, he's strong, and he'd win us so many fouls that obviously took time off the clock. He was absolutely vital, and I cannot praise his performance enough. He was definitely a leader. And let's jump off to someone else that was a leader, and that was actually Ryan Jack. There was one time he made a wee bit of a mistake with a header, but apart from that, another faultless performance in the middle of the park. And when you have these two consistent players now putting performances each week in and out, it just spells excellence. And honestly, the amount of times he covered for other people, the amount of times that he covered runs, the amount of times he ushered the ball out of play, it was just faultless. And again, it's maybe gone slightly underneath the radar, but Ryan Jack is what we've been crying out for a very long time. But it is time to shift to the two centre backs, because I thought back in the back four formation, they showed why they're so good, and so many people love them actually. Like I said, in the first half, Goldson made a couple of clearances very vitally. But in the second half, Katic just threw his body on the line, he wrestled, he fought, he blocked. They both of them done what they needed to do, especially with the fullbacks being so exposed in the first 60 minutes. I know Tav got better as the game went on, especially when we went down to 9 men. He seemed to just settle a little bit, but I can't give the two centre-backs enough props because they were vital. If that was any other two centre-backs we've had in the previous years, we'd have lost that game, and we'd have lost that game badly. But I think that's a perfect place to end it. I'm so proud of the team. It's a team performance. Once again, the badge is well and truly being played for. I can't fault anyone, honestly. I know Morelos is going to get absolutely slaughtered in the comments, and rightly so. To be honest with you, stupidness could have cost us in the game. Flanagan was a bit unlucky, but to be honest with you, he was absolutely playing dire. But the rest of the boys, the 9 players that played on the field, that ran, that never stopped chasing, that never gave up, that never surrendered, thank you. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And yeah, that's actually kind of me done with this one, if I'm honest with you. There's so much else I want to say, there's so much things I can talk about, but I just can't wait to get the video out because I want to see the positive vibes in the comment section, because this is a Rangers team to be proud of. And you know what, let's just go for the sponsor break, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Let's do this. Throughout the Europa League group stages, sponsor break. 3, 2, 1, sponsor break. opinion be known in the comment section below. I will jump to Twitter and get the people's opinion from there. 887 votes and it's still got 14 minutes remaining. The 4 people that I named as the man of the match poll, by the way, was Golton, Katic, Ejaya and Jack. To be fair, I could have put the entire team up there, but I think as good as the team was, there were 4 key standouts for me, and I think these were the 4 that impacted the game the most. Shout out to Shagger as well for that wonderful save, but these 4 players, just how vital were they during those 90 minutes, 94 minutes of football. So, 887 votes, 16% votes for Ryan Jack, 16% votes for Connor Golton, 13% votes for Katic, but the far and away winner with 55% of the votes that's finally happened is Ejaya. 55, the signs are all there. So to the comment section then, Ben McKinnell says, don't know who to give it to. Ejaya got the goal, so gives him the edge, but all of them worked their socks off. Bring on the group stages. Suzanne at the Footy Fan said, I would give Shagger man of the match. It was for the 3 or 4 saves that he actually pulled off. We would not be on our way. A positive game though, we can defend with 9. Alright-ish, Morelos needs to have anger management classes. Mark Mendes also mentioned Shagger made 2 or 3 crucial saves. Yes, he did. And to be honest with you, it wasn't for the 4 in the poll. I think he'd have had a lot more saving today. Because how many times did Golson cut out? How many times did Katic block it? That's why I put them in there. Katic, did I mess that up? I don't think so. Rolling on. Tony Wilson says, first half Ejaya was brilliant, but when we went down to 10, then on to 9, Katic was an absolute rock. What a player. Sam Snedden says, the post. Fair play. Big Nicolo Katic, the Tim Scalper, says, we are winning the league with 9 men. Yes! Alex Hornapsy fires in, Morelos needs to sort himself out. A stint out of the first team with Lafferty leading the way is needed. Europa League, here we come. Shout out to Lafferty as well, put in some shift, tracking back, working hard, winning fouls. Again, was robbed from a corner, which was basically all his work because of incompetent referees. SCMCC, all 9 mate. Billy K said, scored the goal and played his heart out, so for me it has to be Ejaya. M says, this is my recap. Yes! And unfortunately for us all, that is the end of today's video. But again, you know what to do by now if you want to get involved. If you don't mind smashing a like button, help others find this video, because the way the new YouTube laws are, if you get a certain amount of likes, people, it gets sent to more subscribers. It's a stupid rule, but it's YouTube holding us back. So if you don't mind doing that, that'd be absolutely tremendous. And obviously if you're new to the channel and don't mind subscribing, that'd be absolutely tremendous as well. I've been CJ Over92. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.